Hey guys, assalamu alaikum. My name is Abir.
Assalamu everyone, my name is Sarah.
And we are both the co-founders of Nia.
We wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about who we are and why we started Nia. Because it's been 6 months.
September since we started brainstorming and planning this. And mashallah, it's crazy to see how long we've come.
We never actually got to sit down and properly talk about why Nia, why did we start it, why did we feel like this community needed this organization, and who we are. So that's why we wanted to spend some time to do that. So I'm going to start with Abir, and we're going to talk a little bit about who is Abir and why did she start Nia?
I work as a healthcare consultant full-time outside of Nia, but more importantly, I am somebody that loves taking her health and wellness seriously. But it was not always like that. I loved always staying active. I loved playing sports, specifically tennis, but one thing that I feel like I really lacked on was my nutrition. And that eventually started catching up to me. I started feeling lethargic. That mind-body connection was really off.
I started becoming a nurse back in 2021, and I was really overweight back then. I didn't take care of my health at all. I didn't take care of my nutrition. I was kind of feeling lethargic, like what Abir was saying, and I had no goals or aspirations.
And so that's when I made the intentional move, hence Nia, which is why this name resonates with me so much, to really step up with my nutritional lifestyle. So I started incorporating more healthier foods, and it left such a huge impact on me and the way that I feel.
I did some research and I figured out why I was feeling like this, and a big part was I wasn't moving my body. I wasn't eating the right things. I wanted to switch that. So that's when I did my education. I became a personal trainer, and then I also was using my learnings in nursing school and then throughout getting my master's in nurse practitioner to understand what is nutrition and what is our body composed of and how should we feed it the best way.
I started taking my nutrition more seriously, and now I want to be able to share my knowledge and what I learned with the rest of you and the community.
I was in a lot of organizations where I was able to host and lead, and I realized there was such a lack in the amount of education there is around health. Much more than just choosing to go do one workout for the week and come back. It's about your mindset. It's about your intention. And if you have these goals, you can put in the effort and you can get there. Why we created Nia in the first place kind of overlaps into both of our stories. But I think the biggest thing that we both saw, it was that lack of education and that lack of spaces where Muslim women can prioritize their health. Because growing up, I know me and Abir both, we wanted spaces like this. We wanted to be able to go and meet all these other sisters that all shared the same goals as us, that all wanted to be able to prioritize their health and have a fun workout and do a sports event on a consistent basis.
And Nia is a place where we want to inspire women to move with intention, because we know in our own health and wellness journeys, we lacked that from the very beginning. And because we didn't set that clear foundation of our goal, of our target, that is what ended up coming in between our discipline, our motivation, and our results. We didn't have a really good outcome. Our outcomes, again, were short-term rather than long-term.
We wanted to create this space where girls can come and they can make friends and they can learn from others around them. Because me and Abir, we saw that there's so many women in our community alone, but not everybody knows each other and not everyone knows about how amazing and talented these women are. So that's why we want to create this platform where you can come and you can learn about something to do, whether that's sports, nutrition, your fitness, but you can also leave with a friend, and you can maybe leave with your new tennis partner, your new workout buddy.
And so one reason why we started Nia, and we think that it's really needed, especially within the Muslim community, is we want to remind you all that our bodies are essentially an amana from Allah, meaning trust. And so when we think about that in terms of our health and wellness journeys, we hold ourselves more accountable in, moving our bodies and eating the right foods, in taking care of our spiritual health, our social health, making friendships, building community, etc. But that intention always goes back again to pleasing Allah, which is why first and foremost we had that name Nia. And again, that can go in so many ways, right? You can move with intention in so many ways. So with the intention of expanding community and being able to be there for you all, especially online, we're releasing our very own podcast, and we're naming it
The Intentional Life.
So with The Intentional Life, we are going to be releasing at least, or trying to release, hold us accountable, you guys. We're going to be releasing one episode every single month, highlighting your favorite woman athlete, health and wellness expert, etc., to come on here and share some wisdom about their own health and wellness journey and what that looked like for them.
And that goes into using the woman in our community, and not only our community, but all over the world, because we want to highlight everyone's journeys and we want to make it accessible to everyone. So every month, like Abir said, we'll be having the speaker come and we'll be learning about them, and we want to hear from you. So what are some things that you want to hear about? Who are some people that you want to see on here? So we create this podcast with you in mind, and we're so excited to get started with you.
All right, guys. Thank you. Bye. Tune in next time.
See you next month.